everybody, and welcome back to Naruto Ultimate Ninja. And today, someone wanted me to talk about Naruto Kurama. So we're gonna do an episode of Let Me Talk. In this episode of Let Me Talk, we're gonna talk about Naruto Kurama. I'm just gonna talk about him. I already did his showcase about him for a long time ago, but let me just get the beginning out of the way, because I did some stuff today. I retreated, that's what I did, I retreated. I recharged, like I said I was going to, for Lucky Cat. I hit all of it. Gave me, okay, other people hit, okay, there you go. These are all numbers, not the beginning numbers, you know. So yeah, I did that before I got home, so, you know, I just got home now. So this is right now is where I'm at. And, it put me just because I had to get 12,000 for the Lucky Cat, so he gave me that, and it puts me just above here to get this. So I will be getting them. I don't know if like that, you know, obviously 3, you know, that had to be in the top 10, and I'm pretty sure I will be. But you know, if not, well, you know, I tried. It's pretty much all I can say. So yeah, it was just convenient that I came out at the same time as Lucky Cat, because if it wasn't with Lucky Cat, to be honest, I wouldn't be going for it. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's really pretty much it. You see his weapon here, or their weapon here, the Legend Giant Sword, for the special ninja tool. So that looks cool. Looks tight. Looks tight. So yeah, but I recharged a bunch. And I got a lot of these too, so yeah. But yeah, now back up to 80k. I'll do it next time it comes out, next time I get paid or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much that. But alright, I'm gonna talk to Naruto Kurama. I'll talk about him though, because I never got to talk to him in a current balanced state. And because when he first came out, his skill was busted, so he wasn't actually as good as it was showing. And his skill was doing an absurd amount of damage. So we just talk about him, and you know, judge him like that, as if I never really done him, because I've never seen anyone use him, and I've never seen him do well. But that's just from me. I've never seen it. Also, when we were talking about Anbu Itachi, someone told me about the skill, and I went back and reviewed the skill. I don't know what you're seeing, man. I mean, maybe the skill is good, but I've seen so much gameplay that I mean, for me, it doesn't seem well. I mean, maybe you're right, you know, maybe it is good. I'm not seeing it though, so I'm not sure. So I don't hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just gonna say, most people use Anbu Itachi for his ultimate. Everyone that I ask uses him number 1 for their ultimate. Number 2 or 3 say skill, but I mean, no one's gonna be like, hey, I just want his skill minus the ultimate. Don't give me the ultimate, just give me the skill. I've never heard anyone say that. So maybe you are right. Maybe it's an amazing ability, but every time I've gotten hit with it, my Conan's not taken even close to 1,000,000 damage. Unless she's weakness, and in weakness you should just instant die. I don't. He's hit my Kaguya and killed himself on it. Did no damage to her. I mean, I've seen one where he hit my Gaara and didn't even kill Gaara. So I'm not sure. Maybe you're right. Maybe he is that much. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the ones that you faced are super high level, but I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, maybe you're right. Maybe it does do a lot of damage, but me personally, I'm not sold on it. If you like it and you love it, yeah, by all means use it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You can have your own feelings, you can have your own thoughts, that's fine. If you like it, use it. I mean, that's perfectly fine. But I'm telling you, I've ran him on a team. I ran him when he didn't get his ultimate to a basic just skill thing to see if that works. I've seen Ninja King battles of it, and it's always the same thing. Either his ultimate insta kills you, or you don't run the RNG, you don't get the weakness he hits you with your skill does the virtually like a maximum. I've seen it one shot, but then again, that's KOLS, and like KOLS's dude is like 4 million. So I mean, I've seen it one shot, like skill people, like, you know, my Ultramar Akatsuki, but Ultramar Akatsuki will come back alive and then hit him with the skill. So I'm not really sure though. Like I've never, I don't know. I'm not sold on it, but I mean, if people are saying it's good, probably it is good. I don't know who you're facing or whatever, but maybe it is good. I think everyone would use him for his ultimate. I don't think, maybe he has top 10 skills, but I just think still compared to Ultramar Akatsuki's skill that one shots tanks, it's still like his one shots a lot, like a lot. So I'm not sure though. But like I said, if you like it, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? The meta's always going to change on, you know, what's good and what's bad depending on how high people are or whatever. Like in the beginning, Kid Itachi was garbage, but the game's gone on for so long that now he can actually kind of one-shot. You know what I'm saying? So if you get him high enough to 4 million, yeah, he could probably one-shot. I mean, he's still not going to be as good as maybe other one-shot people are, but he's still at a point where he's better than he was. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that happens. But, yeah, alright guys, I just don't want anyone to get offended by it. It's not, I wasn't saying he was trash or anything, but I just don't think his ability is that great. That's pretty much it. But like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It's fine. I'm okay with that. But I'll let you know if I see anything different. But as of right now, I've never seen anything, you know, crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? All right, but let's go ahead and talk about Naruto Kurama. I'm gonna read his 8 gates form and tell you what I think just off of just reading it and saying if it's good or not. So let's do it. Perfect Jinchuriki, his passive skill. Increase oneself with 15.8 damage rate, which sounds great, and 15.8 damage resist, which sounds great. The first turn can allow oneself to be immune to control, which is awesome. When taking a critical hit each time, increases oneself with 10% crit rate and 10% ultimate damage. Now, if you're getting hit with crit, I guess it depends on who you're getting hit by. If it's maybe like a defense person, it's probably not so bad, but if you're getting crit by like a damage dealer, I don't know how you live. I mean, 15.8 damages will be nice, but let's read the next of it because, you know, maybe get it better. So increase oneself 15.8 damage rate and 15.8 damage resist. The first turn can allow one to be immune to control and increases own crit resist by 10%. Okay, when taking critical, I mean that's good. You take a little bit less. When taking critical hit damage, increases oneself 15% crit rate and 15% ultimate damage. Now, it went up by 5% on each. Isn't so bad. 15%, 50%. But again, if you're getting crit, I mean, crit resist by 10% is, I mean, it's alright. But I mean, if you're getting ulted by like, you know, Sasuke, Curse Seal, or like a, you know, like a Ultramar Akatsuki skill, or, you know, like a Itachi Susanoo ult, like I highly doubt you live. Even with 15.8 damage resist, maybe if you're high enough on even footing, you would be okay. Since like Itachi Susanoo and, you know, like Nagato could get to potential 18, probably they're not a great example because they probably still smash you. But I mean, if someone hits you with something with crit, I think you'll be in a better state. I mean, it had to be a pretty crappy like skill or something, or like a, I don't know, like I mean, crit on any basis getting hit with crit isn't great. I mean, you know, it's just it does lots more damage, like lots more damage. So I don't know how I feel about that. It's just an iffy thing for me. Golden Body Flicker Technique deals 178.7% plus 2,360 points of damage to a single enemy unit in the rear, and there is a 45% chance to render the enemy to bleed. loses 8% of own max HP per turn, and also reduces 200 points of chakra and 30% recovery effect from the target. Okay. Deals 208.7% plus 2,360 points of damage to a single enemy unit in the rear. Okay, that's more damage. There is a 65% chance to render an enemy to bleed. Loses 10% of the own max HP per turn. Okay, that's not bad. They bleed for 10%. That's not so bad. And it absorbs 200 points of chakra from the target and reduces their recovery effect by 50%. It's nice to you attack someone in a unit row. I mean, you don't really know who it is, but it's still a damage dealer. I don't know if this is enough to kill anybody in the rear. I mean, 65% chance to render them to bleed, 10% is still nice. And absorbs 200 points of chakra, so you might stop them from getting their ultimate. I mean, you know, it's always nice to stop them from getting their ultimate just a little bit longer. And reduces their recovery effect by 50%. I'm not sure if what recovery effect is. Does it say that? I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm not sure. I'll look after this, but I don't really know what the recovery effect is. So yeah. Tailed Beast Planetary Rasengan. When unleashing Ogi, the caster will permanently ignore the blocking. Nice. Dealing 337.4% plus 2,360 points of damage to a row of enemy units, providing Tailed Beast Shield. Increases oneself with 15% control immunity and 15% defense for 2 turns. The target being hit will reduce damage rate by 30% and defense by 25% within 2 turns. It's not bad, actually. After the awakening of the weapon, unleashing ultimate skill will heal 30% of your front row and greatly improve the damage of ultimate skill. Increases the reduction effect on the target. The reduction effect, I don't know. Oh, I'm guessing what it takes to know. Okay. When unleashing Ogi, the caster will permanently ignore blocking, dealing 367.4% plus 2,360 points of damage. This is actually a lot of damage for a row. To line up enemy units, providing the Tailed Beast Shield effect. Increases oneself with 15% control immunity and 15% defense, so it's still the same for 2 turns. And providing Power of Tailed Beast. Increases one's damage rate by 15% and attack by 15%. That's actually nice. That's actually pretty good. The targets being hit will reduce the damage rate and defense by 25% and damage resist by 20% within 2 turns. Okay, now definitely unleashing his 8 gates is where it's at, because getting that damage resist also down is great, because it increases the damage that you would do to them overall. Now, he has the potential to maybe be like close to like a Nagato damage, but remember that Nagato's damage comes from his crit being absurdly crazy. So, and also Nagato steals stuff from you rather than him. The targets being hit will just reduce their damage by 30% and defense by 25% and damage resist by 20%. So they're reducing it, but he's not stealing it. So his ultimate doesn't give him as much as it could if he was like busted type, like Sasuke Curse Steel type stealing, and making it so that he gets this power of the Tail Beast, increases his damage rate by 50% and attack by 50% is actually where it's at. I wouldn't use him unless he had that, because I feel like that would be where the pinnacle of his damage or his output would be, is on his entire ultra thing unlocked. But I mean, you can get that very easily from the inter-server shinobi world. You could, like, I've already got like a crap ton, like 13,000, and I'm not even using, because I'm not using Sasuke, Susanoo, and I'm not using Naruto. Maybe I'll use Naruto to like level him up and then try him out, Kurama, so that maybe people can see that. But as of right now, I don't have him leveled up, so it's kind of pointless to seek a battle. You know, that's would probably be boring to watch. You know, who wants to watch that boring shit? So, you know, like that's like where I would be. But I mean, right, he doesn't sound broken, but he's not bad either. Like, he does things well, but I just think the best of him is when he has his full thing unlocked. Now, I've never seen people use him and people use him well. So that could be a fog thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Because just like Anbu Itachi, it's hard to find gameplay of him. Well, Anbu Itachi is just hard to find it because he one-shots your entire team. Like, every time I tried to, most of the time when I was trying to do it, he would just one-shot the one team, so I had to move him from my main team and move him to, like, my other team and then face people in arena, or, you know, wait till KLS attack me, or watch him in X Server Ninja King, whatever, in order to experiment how he was. But like Naruto Kurama, people don't use him like that. The only person that used him was Anbu Kakashi, but Anbu Kakashi took him off the team. I'm guessing after they nerfed him from his broken state, and then they reverted him back to normal. He took him off. And I don't remember if he put Anbu Kakashi in his place or if he put Curse Seal Sasuke in his place. It's one of those. I'm not really sure. So, yeah. But yeah, there you go, guys. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I don't think he's bad. I think you should definitely use him if you have his 8 gates open all the way. And like I said, maybe I'll finish around with that. But again, people, for the Anbu Itachi, I'm not really sure. I don't see it. Like I said, you probably are right. You probably are definitely right, and I could be wrong. Like, my opinion's always, you know, open to change, but it's just, I haven't seen any. I'm gonna keep looking, and hopefully, I would like his thing to be good. The thing that I like the best about it is that he steals chakra, because, like, that's cool. But I don't know. Hold on, let me say something. I mean, splashing around doing 300. Did he steal 300? Does he absorb 300 from everybody or just one person? I know you splash damage just surrounding you. I don't know. I mean, it sounds good, but when I see it being used, it doesn't seem like it does much. I've seen it. I mean, I think maybe the impression that it's getting is because when he uses it on defense people, and defense people usually, this doesn't really do much for them because they don't ult like that crazy anyways, unless you got like a I don't know, like Conan ults a lot, but I've never seen like him do 1,000,000 damage to my Conan. The most I think was like 675,000, and I mean, she gets tankier. Absorbing 25% attack and damage rate from an enemy, so makes him a little weaker. It is absorbing, so maybe like his second ultimate becomes stronger. Ultimate increases the ultimate trigger chance by 20%, 20% stackable. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm hoping it gets better, and I'm hoping I can see better gameplay of it. But like I said, most people just use him for his ultimate. I mean, this right here is a dirty build. Like I said, guys, I'm not saying he's bad because he's still second best in the game. I just don't think his skill is the best thing ever. I don't know. But it seals chakra, which stealing chakra is always great. Especially 350, it's pretty good. Or was it 300? Something like that. Something around 300. But yeah, guys, yeah, I love you though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I hope I answered your question. But I'll catch you guys in the next one, guys. Peace.